Hi everyone, what's up? It's Megan with the Unveiled Podcast, and I just want to do a little video to kind of explain the shift that's taking place in the podcast. Like I've told you all before, Meagan Murphy, the personality, character, whatever, avatar, whatever you want to call me, never wanted to be a podcast host or an author, any of this, right? And then last summer during a dark night of the soul, I had some type of spiritual initiation, which threw my body into a massive nervous system breakdown. And from there, I started getting the, hits is what I call it, that I had to start this podcast. Well, I was terrified to do that. I would have never done this in a million years. And I never wanted to be on camera. I hate how I sound. My thoughts are so fast that, I can't even finish a thought without, 10 more coming in. So I might sound stupid, whatever. But so the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, strategically put my two friends on my path that, encouraged me and kind of forced me into starting the pod. And at first the pod was going to be about just unveiling ourselves, being truthful, healing in real time, on camera in front of the world. And so the first 3 episodes were us unveiling ourselves in a way. And I want to keep that in the pod. I want to unveil myself, and heal myself in front of the world at times, and do solo pods and stuff like that. But we were about 6 or 7 episodes in, and I had finally gotten the courage to invite my first interview on and to do my first solo interview. And literally, right after I filmed it, about 3 days later, me and my two friends were completely split up by an argument. And it was a week before I was launching the pod, actually, or 2 weeks before I was launching the pod. And I was like, well, should I launch it with the episodes I did, or should I, just start fresh? But then I was like, wait a second, this was about me, showing the growth in real time, showing the ups, showing the downs. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to launch it. I'm just going to go ahead and launch what I did do with them. But then I was like, wait a second, why do I keep, putting out the episodes with me and them? Because that story is over. That chapter is done. It's closed. So I wanted to show you guys, how it was in the beginning stages. And now I am going to stop airing the episodes with them. I may do I think we have 3 more episodes together. I may start doing once a month just to unveil myself with them. I don't know yet, but I just wanted to announce that, moving forward, it's going to be me doing solo interviews, with spiritual guests and, mindset guests and, transformational guests. People that are making an impact in the world, people that aren't afraid to tell the truth in different industries, stuff like that. So I'm launching the first episode of the new Unveiled Podcast with just me as the host this coming Tuesday, and I'm having Miss 𝐬𝐨𝐫𝐞𝐬 as my first guest. She is a spiritual woman of many gifts, and we are talking about all things ketamine on next Tuesday. She facilitates the treatment, and she is just an amazing person, and without her I would have never ever did my first solo interview. So I can't wait for you guys to see the difference in the show and what it has to offer, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait for you guys to go on this journey with me of seeing me go from nervous system being completely out of whack to embodying radiance and, the divine self. So very excited. All right. Thank you guys. See you soon.